Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with two comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Hey, here we are.
What's up?
What's up, Alan?
How you doing?
I saw the close-up before we went live, and there's like some sort of neon blue in that new shelf you got behind you or something going on?
Yeah, I got they changed his colors. I don't know. I found it on Amazon. It's pretty solid. I don't know if I can get it right now, but this is absolutely crazy. Hold on a second. So watch this. It changes. Yeah, it literally changes as you talk.
Dude, that all right, that's pretty cool. We might need us one of those, but I'm still working off this little laptop screen, and this time I made Amy, so I don't know if you caught Monday's show. So Amy moved my laptop, which I have to already say the screen is fairly small, and moved it to the middle so she could read the chats as well. And before this one, I'm like, Amy, you're gonna have to grab your own laptop because I can't see. I can't. My eyes are so bad. I said you got to grab your own laptop this time around because
all right, I conceded. So if it looks weird,
hey, your screen's bigger than mine. We should trade.
I was gonna say if it looks weird, I'm staring at my own screen. So
yes.
you're all. If anyone watching is wondering,
more towards the camera so we can fool the audience, and it seems like you're looking at the camera.
Yes. How's it look?
Yeah, nobody can tell. All
right,
so Dave in the house. Hey, buddy, what's up from sunny California? That's just me. Stevie B in the house as well. Hello from the. Oh, come on, Stevie B. I know. I think you're from the New York area, maybe Long Island. I think you said it's really not that bad today. I mean, it's a little bit colder, but it's supposed to. On Christmas Day in the Northeast, it's supposed to be kind of rainy and in the 50s, I think. So pretty short. Let's say. You will try to spend $1 for every thumbs up. There you go. Thank you, Dave. We appreciate it.
Thumbs up, guys. Let's go.
And on that note, I'm going to sign on to actual YouTube, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up just for that right now.
Look at that. All right. So now Dave has to spend at least $1. All right. So and because Dave busted our stones, I think yesterday when we were on your show about he doesn't really buy Spider-Man, so he was going to watch the show because we're a little Spider-Man heavy because of the movie tonight. I'm going to throw out, okay? Nilo, what's up, buddy? I'm going to throw the statue out first, okay? Just to prove to Dave.
You guys are going to like this.
Just to prove to Dave.
Never been done before.
Right. We've never had it on the air. I made my buddy AJ crawl all the way up to the top of the rack, and I said, we got to do something different. And just to show Dave that it's not all Spider-Man tonight. Tonight, we have Frank Miller's Sin City Marv statue artist proof edition.
That's awesome.
Right? And we've never done this on our show. I literally said, we've done Sheena, we've done Vampy, we've done Red Sonja. I said, we've done Dawn. You got to go back into the back of that rack. And since we're on Spider-Man, he was crawling around up there like Spider-Man. He goes, what about Sin City? I said, yeah, bring it down, buddy. All right. So the Frank Miller Sin City Marv statue artist proof edition. Suggested retail of $249.95. Tonight, it's going to be a best offer item like we always make our statues, and we're going to start best offers at $50. All right, and best offer at $755 takes it home, or we ship it to you, really. But it really is a very cool statue, and when we found something we hadn't done on air before, I was pretty excited that we'll be able to get that. So $755 best offer. For new viewers that haven't watched our show before, Jen King, hey Jen, already in it for $50.
Jen
so
and
I got
Dave.
you, Jen. Jen and Dave. Let's see who came first. Okay, it looks like Dave came in first, Jen, at $50. So Dave is at 50. So just by the order of it, looks like it. But AR's new brand, yes, that looks like a dead spider. Is the plant in the shot? It is.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, gee, dude, that kind of hurts my feelings there about the plant. You know, we do water it. All right, Jen is up to 75. My feelings are a little bit hurt. I mean, you know, we do come around and we water it. Has anybody watered that plant?
That was honestly really funny.
Oh man, yeah, it's really funny because he complimented your background and made fun of our dying spider plant.
He just called that plant out. It was like, it looks like a dying spider on the wall. I would have never thought that.
That's just mean, dude. All right, so David's at 76.
Hey, super quick, if anyone was interested in the statue, I got the specs on it. So it says it stands at 12 inches tall, 13 1/4 inches wide, and 7 inches deep. So height wise, it's about a foot, and I mean wide, it's still honestly about a little bit over a foot too. So it's pretty big.
Yeah, it was very cool. I'm glad we were able to find it. Unfortunately, my buddy AJ wasn't too happy. I made him crawl around the upper racks like Spider-Man today, but I'm probably gonna have him do it again tomorrow because we're off Friday because it's Christmas Eve, and then so I got to get everything mapped out for Monday before end of day tomorrow. So he ain't gonna be too happy. Hopefully he brings his web shooters tomorrow. Make it a little easier. But so Dave says he doesn't see Jen in the chat, so you're fighting with your spidey sense. That's all right, Dave. You'll figure it out, buddy. And I'll make announcements. You know I will. How accurate they are, I can't guarantee. But all right. So next item, just to get it off, get it out there. I know we do it every show. The Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles, with a suggested retail cover price of $3.99 or higher. Suggested retail of no less than $40. And as always, we're going to do them for $5. So 50 cents a title. They will be random. If you order more than one, we'll try to make sure we don't duplicate. If you order a lot, some of our viewers have ordered multiples. It gets a little harder once the numbers go up to the same customer, but we'll always do our best. So let's see.
Jen's at 80.
Oh, Jen's at 80. Let me see. Okay, so Jen's at 80. Thank you, Amy. All right, so Nick is actually not here this evening. Now, he may come later, but he's not here at the moment. He may be watching. I don't know. Okay. But since he's not here, Amy and I get to make up some prices. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to mention to everybody, you want to pull out some of the gifts?
Sure.
So we're going to do a little different. So for everybody that purchases an item tonight, now this is tied to the item, not to the purchaser. So if you order 5 items tonight, you'll get 5 different gifts. Okay, but we have random gifts for every item that's for sale tonight.
We want to peek a little bit.
No, it's a surprise.
Okay. All right, Christmas surprise.
Did you do this at home? Did you guys open gifts on Christmas
Eve? A little
Eve?
tease would be nice.
That defeats the whole purpose. So let's see. And Nick said there would be prizes. Yes, but since Nick wasn't here, we had to choose the prizes.
Christmas gifts for everybody because we love all of you.
Yes. So Nick was right. There was prizes. Hey Neil, what's going on? Neil in the house as well. So
Hi, Neil.
So every item will be attached to a surprise free gift. Okay. We're not telling you what the gift is. It'll be a surprise, and we're not telling Nick either because it'll be a surprise to him. Maybe good, maybe bad. I don't know. We'll find out when we're shipping the stuff out. All right. So keep that in mind, everybody. And really, the idea was Nick wanted to do this, and so did Amy and I. As a thank you to our viewers, the viewers really make our show, and no other way to thank you guys, especially our regular viewers that join us. And I realize that we're getting close to the holidays as well. And hey, Joel in the house, Preston in the house. What's going on, guys? Preston says my household opened one gift the night before. I know houses that do that. Yeah,
we did that too.
The problem that I always had with my daughter when she was young is once you opened one, she begged to open the next one. And you didn't want to give the big gift the night before, right? But she knew there was a big gift coming. And when she opened the first one, I let her open, she realized that wasn't the big gift, right? So she'd be then dogging me the whole night to open the next one until it was time to go to bed, all right? I was able to use the Santa excuse until she realized there wasn't a Santa anymore, so that didn't work either.
Hey,
so
spoilers.
What's that?
Santa exists. Spoilers.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. Didn't mean to bust on that. Okay. But the point of fact was it opened up a can of worms that I could not get back into the can. So that's why I'm personally against the opening a single gift. You open the gifts all at the same time, right? So there's no question, there's no thinking about it, there's no whatever. But I do know families that you get to open one, but it's almost anticlimactic if you do that, I think, because it's never going to be the big gift. Okay. You're never going to get to open the big gift the night before. It's always going to be some small side gift. And like so many gifts, if they're attached to one another, then, that doesn't work either. Right. Because you can't, like, if you bought a video game console, you can't give the game because then the kids figured it out. Oh, there's a game console in the big box. Right. So
in my family,
go ahead.
We always get to open our stocking, which was always a lottery scratcher. And if anybody actually won their lottery scratcher, Dad would try and buy it off of them by offering them one additional present. In 30 years, no one has ever won a lottery scratcher.
It was like the pit, Wall Street pit in your house.
That's actually a really cool
has
concept.
Ever won, ever in my entire lifetime.
You might want to go back to your family. I think the fix was in, Kyle.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think we realized that my dad was fixing the Ohio lottery all these years. But nobody ever won.
Well, he probably took the winners, right? So, but yes. So listen, hey, yeah, Amy wants to show you one of the gifts. I'm against it. Well, you know what?
We don't have to.
No. Let's do this. Okay, let's vote. All right. So let the viewers decide. If you want to see what a handful of the free gifts are, we'll show you.
Peek.
If you don't, it would rather be surprised when you get your shipment at home. Okay, let us know. All right.
Okay.
So we'll do it that way. That'll be fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So for right now, let's get into these books. We have so much.
All right, pick one then.
Ooh, how let's kick it off with a remark. Let's kick it
All right.
off.
Let's kick it off. Which remark do you want to do?
Well, there's 3 Spider-Mans and a Batman.
Well, let's do a Spider-Man then. All right. So what we did was
2 of them are technically the same anyway. How about we knock these 2 out then?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. So we have Amazing Spider-Man number 49. Now, basically, when we commissioned Ken Hazer to do these, he did different angled shots. God, that's awesome. So what we did was realizing that we were going to be Spider-Man heavy because of the movie. We went back and tried to pick different head shot sketches that Ken did. So we have 2 available, 2 different ones. One's a little bit more profile. The other one, he's kind of staring and kind of like halfway winking his eye. So both of them are Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy number 850, Spider-Man sketch signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. As always, huge fans of Ken Hazer. Myself, John, I know we've converted AR. Robbie's become a fan as well. It's almost unfair to call it a remark. So suggested retail of $89.99. All right. So we were going to do it for $62 for 1962, the year Spider-Man first appeared. However, since on Monday we did the same book, but with a different Spidey headshot on there. And since Nick's not here, we're going to $50 on both of them.
Nice.
Okay?
5-star for 50.
You call it whatever. I'll call it Nick not being here, $50. Okay.
Real quick, we have so far we see a show us. Yes, show them. Someone says spoil my surprise. Someone says no problem showing one, and then show them, and then showing is knowing, and then knowing is half the battle.
Oh, I forgot.
It's also now part of the price of the book. Show the presents.
Okay, so actually, I forgot to mention that my vote actually counts for 10 votes. I'm drunk with power. Nick's not here. I'm drunk with power. But all right, so we'll show the gifts since that is the ultimate.
Just like 2 or 3. Like
all right, Amy, you so want to show the gifts. Go ahead. Show color.
We have some beautiful Dynamite books. This one in particular, Vampirella, Unholy. It's Vampirella, Unholy.
Does anybody
Dracula.
else get to look at it, Amy?
And it's specifically a tribute cover. It's the Todd McFarlane.
It's the Mcfarlane homage.
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right, so that'll be one.
Am I too far away to get closer?
Yeah, you probably have to get a little bit.
All right. Here's one of them.
So that's one of them. It is the Todd McFarlane homage. So it's really cool. So that will be one of the free gifts. They will be randomly given out based on what actually sells. But everybody that purchases an item tonight will get a free gift. So all right. So Amy got to open her Christmas Eve gift, I guess. All right, you want to show the second one?
How about just one other one?
Go
real
ahead.
quick? It's an Evil Ernie.
Go for it.
And it's another homage cover. Check it out. This one's by Jamie Biggs. Oh, there's my chair.
So there you go. All right. So, but every single item that is purchased tonight will receive its own gift. So if you get 4 items, you'll get 4 books or 5 books. So again, Amazing Spider-Man number 49, 2 different versions, 2 different headshots, signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $89.99. We're going to do it for $62, but we're going to do best offer for $50. Buy it now for $50 on each, which is what we did on Monday as well. So has anybody watched The Matrix yet?
I just saw Spider-Man, so
You just saw Spider-Man.
Woo!
Wait, that was last night, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You said you were going, and
it was incredible, absolutely incredible. I sat there just smiling the entire movie. That was the fastest 2 hour and 45-minute movie I've ever seen.
It didn't feel like that at all. It was
so there you go. So far, everybody that's seen it that I know anyway, Amy, you, Robbie, a couple other people, my daughter, everybody said it was phenomenal. So that is a resounding endorsement right there. Dave, we do not have Red Sonja Spider-Man on that shelf tonight, buddy. So I may have to break down and actually go to the movie theater or wait for on demand to purchase it.
Break.
Absolutely worth it.
Break.
I don't know, man.
With the crowd cheering, and it's so like you get so wrapped up in it.
I don't need a crowd cheering, man.
But it's so much fun.
Right.
Was your crowd? How was your crowd at the theater?
It wasn't as busy. It was still pretty packed, but we had people clapping for most of the big parts. It was cool.
I'm sure like tomorrow, Friday, and will end up being big days. As the holidays approach.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it'll definitely get more crowded. But
now, if it's any comparison, I'm pretty sure the Eternals movie was about 2 hours and 45 minutes as well, and it felt like I was there for about 3 days watching that movie. That was like
that one you feel the length a little more.
That one just would not end. I kept wanting it to end, and then it would just like open up a whole new like plot of the movie, and I was like, oh man, this is like unbearable at this point.
So Dave goes, how many books do we have to sell to get Rex to go to see Spider-Man in the theater?
Great question.
Well, we need to get close to a sellout. Now, I may break down, Dave, because everything I'm reading says that it won't actually live stream until 2023 because of Sony's deal with Stars. So Sony has a deal with Stars, so it has to go to Stars first before it can hit Disney Plus. So 2023, I can't wait that long. I'm willing to wait 2-3 months or whatever. But
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, but a whole year, I can't.
You can't do that with this movie.
No, or if they throw it on demand, I might do it that way. But yeah, there's no way I can wait for it to get to Disney Plus. That's way too much time.
That's a very long time.
All right, wait a minute. So Kyle says AR and I are opposite on these movies. So I have to imagine that means Kyle liked Eternals. But didn't like Spider-Man?
I quite enjoyed Eternals, and I thought Spider-Man failed to live up to its potential.
Wait, say that again. I missed that part about Spider-Man.
I thought Spider-Man failed to live up to its potential, much like me in high school.
Ooh.
Now the one thing I
don't get it, but okay.
I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm saying it could have been a better movie.
Throwing the gauntlet down. I like that.
I love
that controversy. So, any of our viewers that have seen it, let us know what you think. All right. I'm curious. So far, other than Kyle, everybody that I know that's seen it has had overwhelmingly positive reviews on it. But I like it when somebody throws out there that, what, I didn't like it. I didn't like it as much as everybody.
I didn't like it. I said it could have been better.
Okay, fair enough. So you're not saying you didn't like it, but you felt like that.
Right.
They
I
left the
thoroughly
money on the
enjoyed my
table.
time, but there were things they could have added.
Eternals could have been better.
I haven't seen that either, so I really can't say either.
Well, that will
Which
definitely
one?
be on Disney Plus next month. So
Yeah, so I'll be able to talk more intelligently about Eternals next month after it hits Disney Plus.
But I've got a solution for Rex and the whole going to see Spider-Man in the theater thing. If we sell out, Rex will rent a theater for himself to go see it.
No, but I will buy an
I
Oculus.
did that for The Matrix. I have a whole theater rented out for me and 3 friends to go see The Matrix.
oh, nice.
I'll tell you what, Kyle, if we sell out, I won't buy out a whole movie theater. However, I will buy an Oculus because I heard that you can watch movies on an Oculus and it'll seem like you're watching it like in IMAX in a movie theater. And then I could be a Jedi too. It's kind of a win-win right there.
That's fair, but I have a whole theater rented out for the day after Christmas.
That's cool.
To watch The Matrix with some friends of mine.
Did that for Wonder Woman. Me and my family, we rented a theater.
That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't even know you could do that.
I was gonna say I didn't know you could.
All right, gentlemen.
So, all right, Dave.
What's next?
Relax, buddy. We're getting to it, my friend. All right. So I know Dave's not a huge Spider-Man fan. He mentioned that yesterday on AR show. So you know what? Let's do Neymar #1, signed by Jay Lee. All right. I love this cover, by the way. And we've all been talking about when we think Neymar is going to show up in a movie. So this one we have one available at $19.39, but I'm almost tempted to make it a best offer book. You know what? Let's do it as a best offer book starting at $10. Boy, Nick's not going to be too happy when he gets back, but oh well. So we're doing that as a best offer for $10. I know, Kyle, the sheet I sent you didn't have that, but we're living on the edge here. So we're just going to make it up as we go along. So this will be the funnest show of the year. All right. So you hear that sinister laugh? Okay, could get interesting now. So Jen King has a question for AR. What is your favorite book from the shelves behind you? I would attempt to answer that, Jen. Every single one of them. They were the last things he packed on his trip here. And it was the first thing he pulled off. Wait, what's that?
No, what Kyle put up. Best offer at whatever Rex said.
Yes, at $10.
Now,
starting at $10.
Now I gotta say that's a pretty tough one, to be honest. So for a long time, I would have said that my favorite thing up here is probably the Walking Dead series because I absolutely love reading that. I thought that was a great overall read, but I ended up grabbing Why the Last Man. I thought that was a fantastic read too, and then. I don't know. Those were a little tough. I mean, Something's Killing the Children, the hardcover's up there. But as far as manga goes, Berserk might be my favorite book that's up there. I haven't read the 8th volume, and I didn't pick up the 9th one yet. But as of now, 1 through 7, those were really good.
So you know what? I changed my mind. Neymar #1, best offer starting at $5. Sorry, Kyle. Be prepared, Kyle. It's going to be that kind of show. Where Amy and I are drunk with power. She has a sinister laugh. No, I said Amy.
I heard of Jamie first.
Oh, whatever. J's, A's. I get them confused. So, all right. So, Neymar #1, signed by Jay Lee. Best offer starting at $5. All right. So, let me see here. We can squeeze in one more before I have to go to break. Let's see.
How about, may I make a suggestion?
You can call it.
How about Silver Surfer over here? Because we got Silver Surfer's on here, Hulk's on here, Doctor Strange is on here.
Do it. All right. So this is Silver Surfer number 58 from 1991. All right. So let's see. We have one available for $20. It is just something that we found in the vault. It is not signed or anything. All right. So Preston says he'll go for Neymar for $5. Cool. So I got you down, Preston, for $5. But
Stevie says 7.
Stevie says 7. Stevie B, got you, buddy. Stevie B at 7. All right. So Silver Surfer number 8, from 1991. We have one available for $20. What do you think? The condition. I mean, do you remember looking at it?
It's been a while, but I mean. Still good condition. The spine looks really good. Looks very clean.
So we have the one available, and I think we also have, and I know why we picked this because Doctor Strange was on the cover, so I thought it would be kind of neat. Kind of sticking with the whole Spider-Man No Way Home, and then the new Doctor Strange movie that's going to be coming out.
They just dropped the teaser today.
Yeah, I saw that. So it was kind of on my mind.
Thankfully, that teaser's not a spoiler for the Spider-Man movie. I saw I was fine with them releasing it.
Right.
It doesn't spoil anything for the other movie.
Right. No, I hear you. So, all right. So we have that available as well. Oh, Nick's here. Party's over, guys. We can't just freeform on pricing anymore. Oh boy. Bad news.
We're slicing prices.
Nick,
Don't
no one
show
wants to see
people
that.
Man, come on.
No one wants to see that.
I
You
got-
insane?
Everybody, you didn't see that.
Did Nick get in a fight with like a salami slicer or something?
No, I tried to rip into another piece of original art.
Well, that original art's kind of dangerous, man. You got to watch that original art, man. And come at you sideways, attack you. Kind of like when a tree jumps out in front of your car. So, all right. So I'm going to do a quick
So feel free to go as free as you want in the giveaways.
Oh,
That's
really?
right. From the intense blood loss, Nick could pass out at any point. Hopefully he doesn't pass out until during the breaks because we really can't help him unless we're on break, right? So we got to be on the show
Right.
and stuff.
Hey, remember one thing? The show must go on. So even if I pass out, if the ambulance shows up, just point them in my direction. You guys keep
Listen,
going.
we can't have
Oh,
him
boy.
coming in and stuff, Nick. We'll leave you outside of the door so they can come pick you up.
Or just tell them to go around back.
Pushing
them
the
to go
gurney
around
in.
back,
takes
bring
a
Just
lot
make
of-
sure the
but
ambulance
then
driver doesn't stand in
I
front
have
of
to
the
carry
camera.
you all the way through the back. It's much
No,
easier. if
no.
you
If you
just
tell
carry-
them, just break down the door.
Brandon would not be happy about that. I don't want to piss Brandon off. All right, so Preston's in for 8 on Neymar. All right, buddy. Got you down for 8. All right. Okay.
Dave was actually messaging me on Instagram saying, "Oh, who's not showing up now?"
That's it. Well played, Dave. Well played. All right, so just a quick recap, and we'll go to our first break. Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles for $5, 50 cents a copy. You really can't lose there. Neymar number 1, Preston is currently in the lead for 8 with an offer of $8. We did Silver Surfer number 58 from 1991. We have one available at $20. It's in pretty good shape, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Then we did the Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy 850, Spider-Man sketch signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. 2 different versions, 2 different headshots. Suggested retail of $89.99. We're going to do it for $62, but since we did the same book with a different headshot for $50 each on Monday, we're going to do that at $50 again. And then we did the Frank Miller Sin City Marv statue, artist proof edition, and currently Jen King is in the lead at $80. And I think it's time for our first break. So, Kyle, if you would be so kind, take us to our first break and stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey guys, we're back.
What's up?
Yeah, Rex disappeared and Marv took his place. But we thought you guys would want to see how big the statue is, because I know because of the camera you guys can't really see the whole thing, but look at this!
Yeah, it's definitely pretty big.
I think it's the biggest statue we've had on the show yet.
And it's from 2005.
Oh yeah, 2005. What do you guys think of that?
All right, let me show something people might want to see now.
All right, let me put this.
So one per customer. Draculina Ash Can free by Christopher Priest.
Here we go.
In addition to the freebies they're already giving you.
Nice.
You hear that, guys? You're gonna get like anyone who buys something tonight, you're gonna get like at least 2 free books now.
Yep, including the limited edition Draculina Ash Can. Check out how pretty it is. Michael Santa Maria art. It's pretty sweet.
For everyone. Gamble on Neymar by having 7 become 11. All right, Stevie, I'll put you down.
So I was
He's
momentarily bumped because I wasn't supposed to sell the Marv statue, but too late.
The statue's bigger than my mouth. What does that tell you?
But it doesn't talk, so don't worry, people, when you get it at home.
All right, next book.
All right.
Book. AR, you want to pick?
All right, I was actually looking at the list right now.
What's a strong silent type?
Let's see. Oh, we haven't done a slab yet, have we?
We have not. All
Let's
right,
do-
so Steve, did you get Stevie B? He's up to 11.
I know which one I want
Yes.
to see.
and
Definitely that
Blue
Scotty
State
Young.
10-pack. All right.
All right, hold on, Stevie B. Let me get this down. You're at 11. Okay. And then, let's see. Dave went to 85 on the statue. All right, Dave, I got you for 85 on the statue, buddy. Did I miss anything else? He Who Remains. Yo, what's up, man? Let's see. Nilo's here in the house. Okay, Nilo in 10-pack. Gotcha, Nilo. All right, so
But you said a slab.
T-Pain in the house. Oh, yeah, you said a slab, right? So let's do a slab. Pick one.
Let's go with the Scotty Young cover here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do Scotty Young. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy 850. It's the Scotty Young variant cover. CGC graded, guaranteed 9.8. Let's see, suggested retail of $99.99, and we have one tonight available for $75. So, and this is a buy it now claim. So, first person to claim it at 75, it's yours. And Dave, you wish there were more Christmas decorations. Hey, you got the bags. Hold up a bag for Dave. Okay. If you want to see the Christmas decorations, Dave, you should go back and watch the show from July. Okay, we had tons of Christmas decorations back in July. I've made Rudolph disappear, never to be seen before. Actually, I cut Rudolph's head off and left it in Nick's office. All right, so, and did I hear there was another free giveaway?
Yeah, free Draculina Ash Can.
Oh, free Draculina Ash Can. I would not have been able to do that because I don't even know where they were. So Nick pulled that one out. All right, so that's Nick's special free gift. All right, so let's see.
Ooh, 12 on Neymar by Preston.
Okay, so Preston's up to 12 on Neymar. Okay, gotcha. All righty, and do we need to do another recap, you think, or no? Can we go to another book?
Yeah, another book.
All right, let's do Amazing Spider-Man number 1, comic sketch art exclusive variant cover by Adam Hughes. And we have this one available for $19.99, and we have one available at this price. And let's see. Oh, Preston goes to Preston's at 12. I got you. So just keep in mind that every item that's sold tonight will come with a free gift. Amy could not resist and previewed a couple of gifts due to the votes from the viewers. And then Nick came in and added an additional free gift, one per customer, you said, right?
Yes.
All right, so you'll get the Draculina Ash Can, and that's one per customer for everybody who makes a purchase tonight. Guaranteed to get one. So we have that going on. Let's see.
That's such a cool cover.
Should we do the Alex Ross next? You guys think? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I think it's a great idea.
All right, let's do Alex Ross. All right, so we have Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2, signed in silver by Alex Ross. And this is another cover that I absolutely love. We have one available.
Wait, you know what's something funny about that Adam Hughes cover that was just showing?
What?
You need better locks. Isn't that your saying for John?
Yes.
I think we need better locks.
So T-Pain, let me just make sure which we got a lot of Spider-Man tonight, T-Pain. Let's see.
Oh, Preston will take the last one for 1999.
All right, so let's see, 1999. Bear with me. Okay, gotcha. So Preston was in first on that one. If that was the one that you're looking for, T-Pain. So Preston has claimed the Amazing Spider-Man number 1 comic sketch art, exclusive variant covered by Adam Hughes. So that one's yours. Sorry about that, T-Pain. But unless you were talking about the one that was Alex Ross. So that was Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2 signed in silver by Alex Ross. That is a buy it now for $100. So let us know, T-Pain, if that was the one you meant or you meant the one by Adam Hughes. It was. Okay, so it was the Adam Hughes.
Ooh, really quick.
Go ahead.
There's only 15 copies of these guys, and this is number 1.
I love that cover. I love Alex Ross's signature.
I love his Someone get this. This is a steal.
All right, so Stevie B is
1 out of 15.
$14 on the Neymar. Gotcha, buddy. All right, so Stevie B is running the lead there. So Alec, how do you feel, man? Have you recovered from a long trip yet, or?
Yeah, I've been so other than, that setting up everything, we've been painting the house a little bit more, and I've actually been doing some work with the comic shop lately. I went in yesterday, helped them move stuff, and a few days ago I helped them move a brand new collection too. It's been a lot of fun so far.
So cool. So how about your girlfriend? Is she adjusted?
Yeah, she's getting there. Yeah, she's still, learning everything. She's been to the area a few times now, so it's not like it's a brand new place.
When you moved into an area.
That too.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an adjustment there, I'm sure. But did you manage to get cheesesteaks?
Not yet.
Dude, what are you waiting for, bro?
Last night we got half off burgers after the movie, so
I got you.
That was the game plan. But I mean, we might go. Well, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming.
Oh, I know it is. How you can't live in this area without turning around and hitting a cheesesteak.
This is gonna sound crazy, but we've been so busy. I actually haven't gone to Wawa yet either.
What?
I know.
Where are you getting your coffee?
I don't drink coffee. As you're drinking it right now.
All right, that's it. Show's over. I can't work with AR anymore.
T-Pain's asking for a remark.
So. All right. So T-Pain, we had just a review real quick. We had Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy 850, Spider-Man sketch signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. We have 2 different versions, 2 different shots, one profile, one straight on. Suggested retail of $89.99. We were going to do it for $62, but on Monday we had the same commissioned run where Ken did different headshots of Spidey, and we did it for $50. So tonight we got to do it for $50 as well. And then let's hit the Batman remark, give him something a little different. So then on top of that we have this is a good one. Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures number 1, blank variant, signed and remarked by Ken Hazer with a Batman sketch. Suggested retail $89.99. We're going to do this one for $19.84 the year Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles appeared. So, and that is a buy it now. So whoever wants to claim that one, it's buy it now. You claim it, it's yours. All right. And then T-Pain, we do have one more Spidey.
Batman claim. Look at that.
JD
Nice.
Barry is claiming the Batman. All right, JD. Gotcha, buddy. All right. So that one is gone.
Close.
And you tried to get it. I'm sorry, T-Pain.
Sorry, T-Pain. JD Barry beat you to the punch, buddy.
But the last remark we have.
Do you want to do the last one?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is it? I can't find it.
It's right under Batman.
It's right under Batman. Oh, yes, it is right under Batman. Thank you, Amy. Age of Ultron number 1. Diva exclusive remarked edition Spidey zombie head sketch by Ken Hazer, and it is also signed by Ken Hazer. Again, needless to say, everybody knows I'm a huge fan. So it is suggested retail of $89.99, and we have it tonight for $62 for $19.62. And that is also a buy it now item. So first person to claim it will get it. Have you adjusted to the time zone? You wouldn't think an hour time difference would make that much difference, but it has, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say I actually haven't really been adjusted to it just yet. I usually wake up at like 7:30, and I feel like now I've been waking up like 8:39, and I don't know, I just feel like my whole day's thrown off.
What are you going to sleep at the same time as you did when you were in Oklahoma, or are you going to bed later or earlier?
It feels like I'm going to bed a lot later too, honestly.
So okay. You know what? You wouldn't think an hour would make that much difference, but it does.
It honestly does. But I mean, I agree with you. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a change, but I don't know. I guess it does take a little adjusting too.
Yeah, it does. Especially when you're living there every day, in that time zone every day. But so just small football talk here, because I was talking to Robbie the other day. Oh man, he's really busting our stones, my friend. And Sirianni just is in COVID protocol. I don't know if you read that today.
No, I didn't see that today, but I was watching the end of the game last night. I caught like the whole fourth quarter after the movie ended. Good game.
So JD, to answer your question, JD asked a very good question. Is payment the same as the auction on Bueller's channel? It is not. Kyle will throw it up in a second, but Kyle will throw up a link. It is our submission form. Just go ahead and fill the submission form out and tell us what it is that you claimed and all the other relevant information that it asks, and send it to us, and we'll get it. So, and then we'll invoice you for payment, and then and you can still pay PayPal however you want to pay, but you'll actually get an invoice from us. So just keep a lookout. Kyle will throw up that link, and JD, I believe we've emailed each other before in the past. If not, my email is rex.wang@dynamite.com. You're always welcome to email me as well. Never a problem. And that's true for all the viewers if you have questions or, anything that you need to talk about after the show. T-Pain will claim the Spider. Okay. So T-Pain, you are claiming the Spider-Man head sketch. Let's see.
Side pose.
Yes, the profile. So let me see.
I should turn over the ones that got sold.
Yeah. All right. So this one is T-Pain, and it is profile. Okay. Gotcha, buddy. All right. So that is gone. But yeah. So everybody, I hope all the viewers, I hope everybody's ready for the holidays. I know traffic locally has been kind of crazy. I think everybody's doing last minute stuff. Even at lunchtime when I go out, it's like roads I normally drive down that aren't usually very crowded. It's like
they've been
everywhere. Yeah,
they've been pretty busy over this way too. Like
here we go. DPB's got an interesting request here. Monday, people chimed in on their favorite Christmas movie. What are folks' favorite Christmas song? With this crowd, I'm predicting Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. That was one of my favorites growing up, I have to admit. But that's a good question. So viewers, let us know. We figured out on Monday what the best Christmas movie was. I think my vote was Christmas Vacation and Die Hard, which is always controversial whether or not Die Hard should be considered a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
Now let's do Christmas song. Let's see. My favorite Christmas song is When They Are Over. I hate Christmas music. We actually have a local station here that it feels like right after Halloween they go all Christmas songs. Right? What radio station?
Is it B101?
Yeah, I think it's B101. They do it every year. And I used to work with a person who I've known for a really long time, and even though we don't work together anymore, every time we get around Christmas time, she is like Miss Super Christmas, right? So I play the role of the Grinch, and we start like texting each other like memes and stuff, and back and forth. But she used to play in the office Christmas music all day long, starting literally after Halloween. Our first event.
I spent 15 years in radio at iHeartMedia, and I worked as a programmer on the station that played Christmas music starting the day after Thanksgiving. When you do that, you start listening to Christmas music in August because that's how long it takes to put the playlist together.
Ugh,
so it's 104 degrees out, and you're listening to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You and wanting to jab your eye out with any dull instrument you can find. So I have officially heard every Christmas song ever, like it feels like ever made. And if I never hear them again, it'll be too soon.
Now everybody understands why when Nick's like whipping out the Christmas decorations in July, I feel the way I feel.
That's pretty funny, though.
So what is that?
It's the Grinch.
Oh, it's the Grinch.
Ah, yes, I can see it now.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to know how I feel about Christmas songs and Christmas movies, there's one good Christmas movie, and it's about a guy who doesn't like Christmas.
All right, so for Kyle, we'll change the game a little bit. So for Kyle, tell us which Christmas song you hate the most, okay? For everybody else, tell us
The Christmas
which one you like the
Shoes.
most. What's that?
The name of the song is The Christmas Shoes.
I don't know if I know that one.
I think I do. That's from that.
Yeah,
country
it's by
singer,
a
right?
contemporary Christian group, and it was a big hit, crossover hit, about a kid whose mom is dying at Christmas, and he wants to buy shoes for her so she'll
I
look
know
pretty
this
when she
song.
meets Jesus, and he doesn't have enough money. Because who needs to like have fun at Christmas or feel joy of any kind?
I know this song. Yes, I always hear it. You know, when I'm driving down the road, it makes you want to drive right off the bridge. Like, come on, man.
Now, I do have to say I felt very lucky because, knock on wood, I haven't heard that Mariah Carey song on any radio station so far this year. Like I said, knock on wood, I have not heard it once, and it's been fantastic.
My go-to, guys, man.
B101 is playing it all the time, dude. I'm telling you.
See, the thing is, it is a good song, I think. Like, I don't mind it, but it's when you walk into every single store, and then you get into the car, and even the gas station, it's all they play. And it's like, oh my God, I can't hear it one more time. I'm going to lose it.
I will say this. That when I was young, growing up in Philadelphia, there were a couple of department stores. One was called Litz Brothers, no longer in existence. And they had what was then, I guess you would consider an amniotronic display, but they were full size. And then there were a couple other department stores, and here, Strawbridge's, which became Macy's, which I don't even know what they are now. They used to do this Dickens Village. And I've taken my daughter a couple times when she was younger, but it's getting kind of ratty. I don't even know if they do it anymore. They may not, but but you know, those things I remember about Christmas were kind of fun. Like, you know, going shopping with my mom in department stores and everything would be, all decked out and so on and so forth. But as I got older, going to the malls, it was just a nightmare. The parking and fighting with the people. And so I was very happy to start ordering Christmas gifts online. You know, when that happened, that was a huge relief. So Stevie B says, what shocks me are the vast number of people who put out Christmas albums, but the same songs are played over and over again on the radio.
Yeah.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Kyle may be able to address that, actually.
Money.
Yeah, money. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. So let's throw this out here. And Kyle, I'm not sure if we sent you a picture, but you might have one on file. We've done this before. The Vampirella 4-coin colorized JFK $50 set.
Awesome.
4 Vampirella coins by different artists. I think there's Perio, there's J. Scott Campbell. So they are actually colorized JFK $50, genuine uncirculated 50-cent pieces. Actually, the company I know that does this, they used to get, or they still do, they get the uncirculated coins directly from the mint. And so they've never been in circulation, and then they do whatever they do. I don't exactly understand the technology, and they colorize it with the exact art. Each one will come with its own certificate of authenticity. We had run these individually at $29.99. So really, you're looking at a retail value of $120. And we're going to do it tonight for $69.19 for $19.69. And we have one available at that price if anybody's interested in it.
$19.69 or $69.19?
It's $69.19, but I have to imagine it represents $19.69.
Okay. Just want to make sure I heard you right.
Yep. No, it is $69.19. It has $120 retail. And you know, again, if what's correct? I don't know if it's blood loss making him delirious. Just remind everybody, if you could take a minute, if you wouldn't mind, hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe if you haven't. Also, check out AR's YouTube channel. Some fantastic content. I know you're doing something new with New Comic Book Day as well. That's something new that you're going to drop. And from everything Alex told me, is the new studio is going to be first class. He's already got that bookshelf that changes colors when he talks, so I can only imagine when he really gets settled in what it's going to look like.
That's still crazy to me.
That it changes color when you talk?
Yeah, that blows my mind. I don't even know how that works.
It's kind of reminiscent of disco. You need a big disco ball in there.
Maybe I already have the process going to hang one up.
Ah, there we go. There we go. See? That would fit in well. All right. So you know what? Let's do one more book before we hit the break.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Let's do something non-Spider-Man related. How about
that? We have a couple other best offer books. Want to do one of them?
Yeah, let's do a best offer book. Let's see. All right. So we have Doc Savage #8, high-end Alex Ross, Virgin Art, ultra limited edition cover. Suggested retail of $75. We're going to do best offer. So this is a best offer book. So best offer at $7.55 tonight. We'll take it. Best offer starting at $10. All right. So that is one of our best offer books of the night. So anybody who's interested, put an offer up, and at $7.55, the highest offer will take the book. But yeah. So let's see. True is open in Macy's in the U.S., but not all Macy's. Gotcha. So that's something I kind of missed from the holidays when I was younger with my mom. But then it was she would drag me to department store after department store after department store, and after several hours of just I was worn out. I could have punched Santa in the face at that point. If I had to go to one more department store back in the days before the malls really took over. So that was so it had its nice moments, and then she would always be forced to buy me a toy of some type. All right, Dave is in for $10 on the Doc Savage. Cool, you got it, buddy. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear the viewers what everybody's best memories or even worst memories. Neil brings up a good point. Toys R Us. Back when they were around, I remember that just and it really was, because when I was a kid, Toys R Us didn't really exist. It was Kitty City. There were a couple other places, but Toys R Us was obviously in existence when my daughter was young, and I remember, oh my gosh, just walking in there and filled with tons and tons of people. Everybody's got an oversized shopping cart. People grabbing at stuff like the Barbie castle, the one left, and I'd be pushing some old lady down so I could grab that Barbie castle, so I don't have, because my daughter wanted it. It was just, I hated going to Toys R Us. I absolutely despised it.
My mom always said the same thing. She would stand out for like Black Friday or show up like not last minute, but something like that. And she said it was always a massive, just like a madhouse.
Oh, dude, it was painful. It's what I imagined things would be like during the zombie apocalypse when everybody's trying to buy stuff, because the world's going to come to an end type thing. That's what it was. I mean, if there was any place that you could find that had a lack of Christmas spirit, that would be Toys R Us around Christmas time. All right, people were nasty, rude. Parking was an issue. Yep. People walking with their shopping carts as slow as possible, 4 abreast, through the parking lot, so you couldn't pull out. I mean, it sucked the Christmas spirit right out of everybody. I mean, nobody was happy being at Toys R Us. Okay, I guarantee it. Kids may have been happy Christmas morning, but nobody was happy while they were shopping at Toys R Us. Don't miss those days either. I got to admit. So let's see. Jingle all the way in real life. Preston. All right. So let's see. What time is it? Did we do another one? We did. Let's see. Let's throw this out here. Okay. This is Spider-Man #1, and this is not for everybody. And the book signed is a 1990 Spider-Man #1, 1990 first print, signed in silver by John Romita Sr. And it has a suggested retail of $699.99. We have one available for $620.
There were 9 copies of these, and this is number 7.
And I know it's not for
7.
everybody, but it is. John Romita Sr. was a very difficult signature to get before the pandemic. Now it is next. Excuse me, next
way harder now.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shutter Duck says Xmas shopping during the Furby and Tickle Me Elmo days were crazy. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I can even go further back than that. Cabbage Patch Kids. Oh my Lord. It was like a zoo.
Never had one of them.
Oh, people were knocking each other over, dude. I mean, it was crazy. Fights were breaking out. It was like, what was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that Christmas movie?
That was Jingle All the Way. That's what someone was saying before.
Yeah. So Jingle All the Way, I mean, that was nothing compared to the stuff that happened during that. The Furby, tried to get my daughter one, the Tickle Me Elmos. Oh my gosh, if she pushed the hand and I had to hear that Elmo laugh one more time, oh man, I can't tell you how many times I was ready to just chuck Elmo right out the window. I was ready to oh honey, Elmo went away. Elmo went back to Sesame Street.
My brother and I had one. I remember.
Oh no. Hey, oh my God, I couldn't even. It made me absolutely crazy. I couldn't even do it. So, all right, so we got to go to our second break now that we've bashed Elmo. So stay with us. We'll be right back with some other great deals for you tonight. All right, so be back in a few minutes. All right, so Stevie B says at Toys R Us, it was like Black Friday every day for a solid month of Christmas time. That is absolutely true.
That's true.
All those poor employees.
Yeah, Amy was telling us about, Christmas is where you got the big gift. And she was mentioning like bicycles, right? So I remember bicycles, tricycles, bicycles as my daughter got older. And I finally was done assembling those things. So at Toys R Us or Walmart or Target or wherever you bought it, you could get them assembled. You could buy them assembled. All right. I think you had to pay extra, but I was done assembling those bikes, man. It was like ridiculous. That's the last thing I wanted to do on Christmas morning was assemble a bike. I'd rather chew broken glass. I'd be honest with you.
That's literally how my dad was too. Like we never.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like we never got anything from me that required literally like just like an install that day, like a bike or anything big like that. I was like, no, nothing like that. Maybe another time, but.
Well, I remember when my daughter was little, one of the relatives bought her like a keyboard thing or that played sounds. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh my God. But I got him back. When he had babies, I bought the noisiest, loudest toy for his kid at Christmas that I could find. Okay. With a hidden on and off button.
So
1 year. Sorry.
Good.
My big gift, the only time I ever got a big gift that needed assembled, 1 year my dad got me an Atlas machine, a weightlifting machine. Except for that he didn't figure on how much it would actually weigh when it showed up from UPS.
Oh.
so he couldn't bring it in the house unless he assembled it. So I had to open it on the front porch. Which was super awkward. He's like, Santa couldn't get it through the door. I don't understand. Like I was so young, I didn't really understand. But I wanted to mention something. The experience. Do you guys remember the Yule log when like there were only 3 channels on TV?
Yes. Yeah. After they stopped broadcasting, instead of the test pattern, they would do the Yule log.
We are going to have our own Yule log for the EXP this year for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got to figure out how to play it on a loop, but I've got one made, and it features a prominent destroyer of universes and snapper of fingers.
I'm interested to see this. I am very interested to see this. We've got Emmy Comics in the house. What's up, Emmy? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, that's a sweet Thanos head.
So that'll be interesting. I will be on the lookout for the Yule log. I missed the Yule log.
It's been a fun time making it. So.
What's that?
It's been a fun time making it.
Making it nice.
So I mean, nowadays with a bajillion channels, it's crazy. But I am very excited to get home and watch The Matrix. I've been having some internet problems at my house, so I have a new router that's waiting for me that came today at the house. I'm hoping that this will solve my internet problems, because if I'm not able, I already warned Amy about tomorrow at work. If I'm not able to stream the Matrix Resurrection night, I'm going to be very pissy at work tomorrow. All right, so she's been forewarned. Okay, the pissiness level will be even higher than what you're normally used to, and I know the threshold is fairly high.
Do you really think it's going to be that good?
I'm just going to pretend that you didn't even say that.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm going to pretend that I'm holding up the hand. I'm going to pretend that didn't even happen. Okay, we're going to rewind 30 seconds. That didn't happen. He didn't say that.
Hey, I'm not saying I think it's going to be bad. I'm just saying, do you really think it's going to be that good?
I do. I do.
I don't know.
Now you've watched the other 3, I assume.
It's been a long time. I resaw one probably a couple months ago, but other than that, the other ones I have not seen in probably since they came out.
I think it will be. The reviews I've been reading have been good. Just that they've kind of gone back to the formula of the first movie a little bit.
That's good.
So focusing a little bit more on the romance. Somebody on Monday night, one of our viewers said, just threw out there kind of not a really spoiler, but kind of a, got you thinking that Neo is not really Neo. I don't know what that means because I haven't seen the movie yet. But hopefully I will be able to watch it tonight and figure out what that comment meant. But I'm not entirely sure. So we'll find out. But all right. So let's see. What else should we do? Should we do another best offer book?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
All right. So let's do Warlord of Mars, Deja Thor's number 19. High-end black and white, ultra limited edition cover by Fabiano Neves, and limited to 25 copies. Only 25 copies were ever printed. Suggested retail of $100. We're going to do it as one of our other best offer books, starting at $20. So that is another best offer. So best offer at $7.55. We'll take it. Excuse me. So
Bo hasn't up yet.
Which book was this?
Deja Thor's. Warlord of Mars.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you.
You got it. All right. So
there we go.
There it is. So that is available. Best offer starting at 20. And I do think maybe it's time for a recap.
I'd say recap's good.
We can go through it. All right. So we had the Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles for $5, so 50 cents a copy. Suggested retail of $40 or more. So I think Neela picked up on a pack. Vampirella 4-coin colorized JFK $half set. These are actual JFK $half uncirculated from the mint with 4 different Vampirella covers on that have been put onto the JFK $half, each representing a different artist. We had Neymar #1 signed by Jay Lee. And we did it as a best offer book. And currently, I believe Stevie B is in the lead at 14. Then we had the Adam Hughes sketch cover picked up by Preston. We still have available Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2 signed in silver by Alex Ross. Suggested retail of $100. And we have one available for $100, and that is a buy it now item. Then we had Silver Surfer number 58. He Who Remains. Okay, starting us off on Deja Thor's
Nice.
20. All right. He Who Remains. Got you, buddy. At 20. All right. So where did I leave off there? So Silver Surfer number 58. We have one available at $20. That is also a buy it now item. Then we had Spider-Man number 1, 1990 first print, signed in silver by John Romita Sr. And we have one available for $620. Let's see. He Who Remains, thank you for opening up the Deja Thoris, Warlord of Mars, high in black and white, ultra limited edition cover, Fabiano Neves, limited to 25. That is the best offer book, and He Who Remains is in the lead at 20. And then we had Doc Savage number 8, high in Alex Ross Virgin Art, ultra limited edition cover, suggested retail of 75. That was a best offer book, and Dave is in the lead at 10. Then we had the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blank variant that was picked up by JD. Then we had Age of Ultron number 1, DF exclusive, remarked edition, Spidey Zombie Head sketch by Ken Hazer, suggested retail of $89.99, and we have one available for $62. Then and remarked by Ken Hazer. We suggested retail of $89.99. We have one available for $50. The profile headshot was picked up by T-Pain, so we have the full face, kind of squinting one eye headshot still available for $50.
There's another one too, isn't there?
That one's gone.
Was there 3 Spideys?
The profile one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that one's gone. And then we had Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy number 850, Scotty Young variant, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.8, suggested retail of $99.99, and we have it tonight for one available for $75. And then we had the Frank Miller Sin City Marv statue artist proof edition, suggested retail of $249.95, and currently our buddy Dave is in the lead with a high offer of $85. And I think that pretty much brings us up to speed.
That is such an awesome statue too, honestly.
It is. I was really happy when they were able to find one. Apparently this is the last one that I think Nick is under the impression that's the last one that we have. So we'll actually, Nick said we have to take some pictures of it before we send it off to the winner. Should we do another? What do you want to do? You want to do the mega, right?
Yeah, the mega pack.
Well, hey, Nick, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want to do the mega pack at?
What did you say?
We didn't say yet.
It's not what the usual. We usually do 99.
So we do. So well, let Nick figure it out.
I think we said 196.20.
We said 196.20.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go through what's in the mega pack. Amazing Spider-Man number 49, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.6. Web of Venom Carnage Born, signed in silver by Donny Cates. Amazing Spider-Man number 544, signed and remarked by Randy Emberlin. Amazing Spider-Man number 49, signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. And that's like that's a Miles Morales set. Mm-hmm. And it has suggested, the whole package has a suggested retail of $336. We have one available tonight for $196.20. So,
a couple fun facts. Web of Venom Carnage Born right here. Out of 80 copies, this is number 2. Nice. And then our Amazing Spider-Man cover right here with the nice little remark on it. 499 copies, and this one's number 17.
So basically, you're getting a guaranteed 9.6 CGC graded book, a signed book, a signed and remarked book, and then a Ken Hazer full color signed and remarked book as well. All for $196.20, and we have one available.
Hold up, Nick made a change.
Oh, Nick made a change. What did Nick change? He says, let's do it for $149.99. All right, so now the mega pack is at $149.99. All right, and just to remind everybody, if you got here late, every item will come with a surprise gift. All right, Amy previewed a couple of them. And then Nick threw in a Draculina ash can that will be one per customer for everybody that makes a purchase tonight. All right. So a little bit different than 2 giveaways. One giveaway is tied to the item. So if you buy 5 items, you'll get five surprise gifts, and then the ash can will be 1 per customer for everybody that makes a purchase. Is the statue numbered? Yeah, actually, I believe the artist proof are limited edition. I'm not sure exactly what the edition is.
We probably.
You mind looking that up real quick for us?
It wouldn't say it's on the box.
It does not. I remember checking the box earlier today. It did not, unfortunately. You're gonna have to go into the system actually and check.
Well, I was gonna say it might have a little certificate in there. I know some of the
Yeah,
ones that I bought
but I
were-
don't like opening the box,
Good call.
because I don't want to break anything, and I have been known to break stuff from time to time. But it was cool that they were able to find something a little bit different in terms of statue.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool one.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. So
Artist proof edition.
So
it does say limited to only 199.
Okay, so the artist proof is limited to only 199 that were ever manufactured.
Nice.
So Alec, you get obviously gonna have big plans with the family. Sean Butler in the house. What's going on, buddy? Merry Christmas to you as well and your family. So
yeah, I think so. I think my parents are actually going to be hosting New Year or Christmas Eve this year, like a little Christmas Eve party with all the family. They're a little I was a little surprised they were going to do it because I guess, this area, they take COVID pretty seriously still, at least compared to Oklahoma. I mean, It's almost as if nothing changed when COVID hit. But then when I came home, I mean, there's still stores that I've been going into that say like you can't come in without a mask. So it's definitely an adjustment.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, it's kind of expected. I mean, in Oklahoma, people are kind of spread out a little bit, and then but then, in the Northeast, it's a little bit more condensed. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but New Jersey is the densest state in the United States, in the country.
I believe that.
Yeah, just per capita, we have more people squeezing into the state than any other state. Just too damn many of us. Yeah. And we're all busted into Wawa on Tuesday for a free coffee.
Yeah, I keep talking about it. I think I want Wawa tonight now.
DC?
I think
I don't know if they
it
have the gobbler left though. I think the gobbler went bye after Thanksgiving.
Yo, I told my girlfriend about that. I said, hey, Thanksgiving's great and all, but when we go back, they got this thing at Wawa called the gobbler. It's literally Thanksgiving on like a hoagie. And she's like, that does not sound good at all. I was like, it really doesn't, but it's incredible.
Did she give you a weird look that everybody gives you when you talk about the gobbler?
Yeah, literally like one of those.
It's a starch fest. Are you kidding? You got your hoagie roll. You've got the stuffing. You got the mashed potatoes. Now they offer sweet potatoes, by the way, if you want to, eat a little healthier.
I don't know if
I know. I always take the mashed potatoes too. Then you got the turkey. Then you got the gravy that they put on top, and then you got the cranberry sauce, all on a hoagie roll.
It's a lot, and it's one of those things that you really have to eat right away because if it's sitting at all, it's just going to turn to mush.
Yeah, and I wouldn't suggest working out immediately after eating the gobbler.
Or
you're going to feel a little weighed down for several hours. You're going to feel a little bit weighed down there.
Your day's done. You're taking a nap immediately. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's a wrap.
Gobbler. What a genius invention that one was.
But we got a question from Sean.
Yeah, Sean has a question for AR. What would you say is your favorite title you've read this year? That's a good question.
I'm not going to lie. I've read a lot. I've read a lot of hardcovers, not even like new stuff. Some stuff was from years ago, but off the top of my head right now, I think one of the best things, I'm not going to say it's the best thing. I can't think of everything right now off the top of my head, but Stray Dogs will always stick out to me. That series 1 through 5, incredible. On the other side of that, I love the Silver Coin. That's probably not the best series, but there's a couple issues that I would say is probably some of the best issues that I've ever read. Because if you guys haven't read that, Silver Coin is kind of not a one-shot each issue because it still follows the Silver Coin, but each issue is different characters, a different scenario, but the main thing is still the Silver Coin. And I stick to it. I think the first issue of the Silver Coin is one of the best first issues I've read for almost any series. It completely caught me off guard. Literally incredible. And then they came out the new volume, and I'd say issue number 6 was almost on par with that, but a complete series, I think Stray Dogs is up there. I'd say it's definitely one of the best ones.
It looks like you got some agreement from Sean, from Kyle, and Shutterdub said that sweet potato would not make the gobbler healthier. You are absolutely correct. Okay, but it does make you feel a little less guilty eating that starch-laden carbohydrate time bomb. Okay, and then taking a nap. You wake up from your nap and go, well, thankfully I got the sweet potato instead of the normal mashed potatoes.
The thing is, he didn't say when you wake up from the nap. He didn't say what day it was going to be either.
Yeah, I didn't say what day it was.
Yeah, you might be out for a day or two after you eat that.
Might be a day, might be 2 days. Who knows?
So Sean says "Good Boy" is a title that sticks out. So I think that's only 2 issues deep. I think a third one's coming out soon. I didn't have an opportunity to read that when it came out. My shop out in Oklahoma, they didn't have it at the time, so I missed out on it. I think my shop here has a copy still. They do have Radio Apocalypse too, and I've heard great things. Philadelphia is another one that really sticks out. If you're not reading Nita Hawes' Nightmare blog, combo it with that one. I think it's the same writer and artist for that. It's the same world. It's not really together right now, but I think at some point they're going to bring the series together, so that's really cool too. But good choices on your end.
All right, so we're getting through. Man, when Amy's here, it gets efficient. Let's do Amazing
Cool.
Spider-Man number 356 from 1991. Another one that we just kind of dug up from the vault that happened to be here. So 30-year-old book. In
great condition.
Yeah, in great condition. And we have one available for $20. So, and that is a buy it now claim. So
Moon Knight on this cover. That's pretty cool.
So Moon Knight on the cover. And we have that available. This is just a vintage
Night
book
Thrasher,
that
Moon
we
Knight.
found in the
Punisher
depths.
and Nova.
Yep, in the depths of the vault. I thought we'd make it available kind of in celebration of Spider-Man No Way Home. So that is also available tonight. Let's see.
He Who Remains wants it. All
All
right.
right. You got it, buddy. Let me.
Now, only because we brought up the Punisher, I don't know if you guys saw it, but for this new series or mini series that they're coming out with, they changed his emblem, and I saw everybody freaking out about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't think it's permanent, though. I'm pretty positive it's only going to be for this mini series, and everyone's throwing a fit.
Do you ever think sometimes, maybe Marvel's just doing it so they can get people to throw a fit? Because the title has been kind of buried a little bit, and and they do that, and the next thing you know, people are up in arms and almost like creating controversy.
Yes, Nick.
In honor of He Who Remains, Dave, everybody, 2 more bonus books, 1 per person.
Nice.
He's writing this down, man. He's really making.
I'll write it down.
There you go. Panther and Vampirella Unholy.
I can't even keep track of the gifts now. This
Merry
Dracula,
Christmas, everyone.
Exactly. It's all a good night. If I lose a little bit more blood, I'll start throwing in Frank Miller signed books.
Just remember, the cleaning people were here. Don't bleed on the carpet.
I've got some red spots already in there.
It's very hard to get out. Did you bring hydrogen peroxide? Yeah.
Actually, yes.
So, all right. So, and Sean Butler says, Mr. Nick in the house. Yes, but he sliced his arm somehow, so he's in and out of consciousness. So if you see prices go ridiculously low, that means Nick might have passed out. So all right. So you want to review the gifts? I can't even keep track of them anymore.
With the Mystery Dynamite book and the ash cans, really.
Well, no, but then he threw in these, the Panther and
they're all 3 of these are ash cans.
Oh, the 3 ash cans. Okay, gotcha. That's right. So, all right. So 3 ash cans. All right. So the 3 ash cans are 1 per customer that purchases tonight. The surprise gift that's attached to the item. So if you purchase 3 items in a night, you will get three surprise gifts. Okay. So, but the ash cans are 1 per customer. Just to make sure everybody's clear on that, because I'm not even clear. So, just so everybody knows. And for those that may be just joining us or watching for the first time, we have 2 types of claim items. We have a buy it now claim, which will throw out a price, and the first person to claim it takes it home. And then we have best offer at the end of the night, and we'll start at a certain point, and then the person who makes the best offer at $7.55 wins the item. So Nilo in the house says, isn't the Punisher skull a bit controversial of it being adapted by certain groups that Disney does not want to associate with? I wouldn't
be surprised.
What's that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is when I first saw the article, I didn't actually read the whole thing. I just saw the headline. I thought the same thing. That Disney was kind of trying to be, Mr. Clean. So, who wants somebody with a big skull on it? Then I thought, you look at some of the other things they do, I don't have a problem with it, right? So, I don't know. I maybe it's just another kind of gimmick to kind of generate interest. So
I don't know. I mean, even if you look it up, like literally if you type in new Punisher logo and then look at images, all the images seem to be associated with the new comic where it's some sort of samurai or ninja. So the logo itself kind of fits what they're trying to do with the new series.
Right.
So maybe it just has to do with that. But if it was Disney not trying to associate with them with certain groups, I wouldn't be surprised too, because I mean, while it is the Punisher logo, it's been there forever. People know that it's the Punisher. I don't blame them for kind of wanting to take a neutral stance and say, hey, we're not backing these groups. I mean, it sounds stupid when you say that out loud because, it's a comic book thing. But if there's people out there using it, you can't blame them to an extent.
So Kyle brought up an interesting point. He thinks it has to do with trademark and copyright enforcement as well, which could be. And then you can't put it beyond Marvel and Disney that they haven't deliberately leaked or created situations and sometimes getting people angry and up in arms. I always suspected, I don't know if you guys remember, you might have been too young, but when New Coke came out and lasted for like a minute, and I don't know if that was so much a gimmick to say, oh, I loved old Coke, and then called it classic Coke, and then New Coke disappeared, Everybody thought it was like, some sort of marketing play by Coca-Cola. Maybe this is the same thing. Maybe not. Maybe it's all of those things. Who knows? It's
the thing for me about the original skull is that it takes very little to modify it and claim it as your own. And Disney can't enforce that copyright and trademark. This new one is going to be much harder to do that to. So Disney can stop the production of things that aren't licensed by them a little bit easier. And that has been a big problem, especially if you go to conventions where they enforce copyright and licensure and that kind of stuff. People were getting flagged for selling Punisher stuff that wasn't official Punisher stuff.
That's a good point as well. Yeah, you're right. Because if you put just a skull and you alter it enough on a T-shirt, again, though, when you're talking about trademark or copyright, with Disney's kind of muscle, they can usually send a cease and desist, and a small guy who's trying to get under the wire will cease and desist, because I mean, especially when you talk about trademark copyright law, it really is the 800-pound gorilla. If you have the money and you can hire attorney after attorney throwing it at him, you're going to win because the defendant can't really fight with that kind of legal representation or that much of it. So
like of all companies too, Disney, Marvel, they can literally do exactly what they want and you pretty much have no say. There's no way you can compete with them.
Yeah, I agree. And Nilo says he thinks that New Coke was just a total botch. It was not planned. You could be right as well. I mean, it would be giving corporate executives more creative credit than they maybe deserve. But I agree, New Coke was horrible.
I know. I don't think I had it.
Yeah, you guys may be too young. I think I can't even remember how long ago it was. It was a while ago though. But yeah, I remember that whole debacle.
I like seeing the commercials too, where they bring back like original soda made with real sugar. Well, then what's the soda you currently have made out of?
It would be high fructose corn syrup, believe it or not. Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I think once a year, Coke and Pepsi, they put you can get it with real cane sugar, and
I think Mountain Dew does it too.
Yeah, and to me, when I drink that, it really tastes like diet soda because I'm not used to it anymore. So I hate to say it, I shouldn't drink soda, period. It's not good for any of us. But if I'm going to drink soda, I actually prefer high fructose corn syrup. Okay?
I didn't even, to be honest, I mean, as dumb as it sounds, I didn't even know that was the case. I truly thought it was just sugar. I drink almost no soda, like very rare. I drink it.
Good for you.
So I just assumed you have a commercial that says, made with real sugar. Well, what's the other one then?
Yeah, high fructose sugar corn syrup, my friend. You would not believe how much of that is in everything that we eat. But let's see. Nilo says
Cola Wars.
Coke did not understand their original branding and how attached people were, and once they totally stopped to sell original Coke, they lost millions. Yeah, that's true. They did take original Coke off the market for a period of time. I remember that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it just, they changed the formula. They made a whole big deal out of it, and it just, it didn't take, man. It really didn't take. I mean, people just could not stand it. I remember I couldn't stand it. And poor Dave doesn't want to talk about Coca-Cola and high fructose corn syrup.
I was gonna say, I think Dave's the one that, you always say, oh yeah, you got AR over there to kind of bring us back in. No, I think it's Dave down there. I think Dave is the one that really, gets us back on track.
He's a huge help.
So in response to that, let's talk about Frank Miller's Sin City Marv statue, artist proof edition. Suggested retail of $249.95. Currently, Dave, who doesn't like to talk about Coca-Cola, is in the lead at $85. Hey, AR, what did you say the dimensions on that statue was again?
Off the top of my head, I don't have it up anymore, but I'm almost positive it was 12 inches high, 13 1/4 width, and I don't remember the rest of it.
All right, hold on. I'm going to hold the box up.
I was going to say I can bring it up again really quick, though.
All right. So, Kyle, I'm going to hold the box up so people get an idea of how big this monster is. All right.
I don't think I can.
And that was a movie I really enjoyed, too. Which again just goes to show, Frank Miller and the amazing talent as a creator, producer, screenplay writer. Just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
I got
that was the movie I really enjoyed. Sin City was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't. I usually like that dystopian type of movie, but I wasn't sure how. It was black and white. I wasn't sure how I was going to deal with that. But it turned out it was a movie I really enjoyed. And He Who Remains, true, corn syrup isn't everything. You're right. It's cheaper, mass-produced sugar, cheaper than the cane stuff, and that's why it's in everything. And because it's syrupy, it's easy. I guess it's just easier to work with in processed stuff. But yeah, sadly enough. All right, so let's move off Spider-Man. All right, I'm going to throw this out there, and then we'll go to the break. Walking Dead number 171, Blood Red Signature Series Edition, signed by Stefano Guardiano. Suggested retail of $59.99. We have one available tonight for $19.92, the year Image first launched. So that is out there. And we will go to our last and final break. So stay with us. We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll do a recap.
Solid.
I'm trying to finish this list.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
All right, and so we're back. So
What's up?
So Dave says Sin City, the comic, changed so many things in the industry when it came out. I would agree with that. It was beyond, the comic, the movies, and everything else. Frank Miller has just been a wellspring of creative work. I mean, not just in comics, obviously. Now
that's a big hardcover I'm trying to get.
Which one?
Sin City.
Okay. Let's do another great slap book. What do you think?
About it.
We should.
All right, let's do the Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy 8, number 850, J. Scott Campbell variant, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.8. And that is a cover I actually love because there's so much going on in that cover. So we'll have it up in a sec there. So Spider-Man in the center. You've got Venom, Kraven the Hunter, Jameson. Wow. Got everybody. Aunt May's in here. Green Goblin's in here. The Vulture's in here. Doc Ock's in here. And this is a big
There's
cover.
the picture.
I love
It's
this.
an awesome picture.
It is. I love this.
You guys want to know an unintended side effect of Spider-Man Week?
What?
Everything in my system is listed as Amazing Spider-Man and gets cut
That's
off
right.
before the actual thing. So I have to open every name before I can put them up. Best
Yeah, I
worst
guess we should
problem
have
to
thought of
have.
that one ahead.
That one's tough. That's
Best
tough.
worst problem to have. I love Spider-Man.
So suggested retail of $99.99, and we have it tonight for $62 for 1962. So that is available tonight. That is a buy it now claim. But let's see here. Wow, we've pretty much run through just about everything here.
Almost everything.
Yeah, we got a couple more items. Let's see. Let's see. Should we do the recap now, or you want to get to
I want to say let's knock out the other two books and then
Go
recap.
ahead. Go ahead. You pick one.
Since we got two more Spider-Mans, let's do. How about Amazing Spider-Man number 545, signed and remarked by Randy Emberlin.
Yeah. So this is neat. Both done by Randy Emberlin. Suggested retail of $89.99, and we're going to do this one as well for $62 for 1962. We have one available at this price for the year the Spider-Man first appeared in Amazing Fantasy number 50.
It's number 300 out of 499 copies.
So this is a head sketch remark of Spidey, and also signed by Randy Emberlin. Could we just get Rex a large coffee instead? You could. I'll always take free coffee. Are you kidding? No, of course I will. But you do remember, Alec, that Tuesday is free coffee day.
I think.
From where?
Can we get to more comics if either we feed
Well,
Rex or get him a larger coffee?
Well, let me put it to you this way: we have two comics left. So I'm
Well,
as they say
let me
in
put it to
TV, stretch.
And let me
Okay.
say one thing to Dave. Dave, don't forget, you get 4 free gifts.
So Preston, I will take your offer on free coffee. Alec, remember Tuesday's free coffee day. Even though you don't drink coffee, maybe you
Wait.
drink coffee.
Wait, where though?
Wawa.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
you
all day?
gotta download the app. Every Tuesday's free coffee day.
Now, can it be like any sort of coffee? Because to be honest, I actually get coffee from there every once in a while, like an iced coffee.
I'm not sure because I only get the coffee. So I'm not sure how that rule works. So
That's
you'll
good.
have to download the app and read it yourself.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know they had an app.
Yes, they have an app, dude. You've been out of here in a
Dude,
long
I guess there's
time,
an
brother.
app for everything, man.
There is an app for everything. All right. So Kyle has thrown the clock up. So I'm going to do a recap now because we really need to.
We have one more book.
We're doing a recap because we got to get this stuff, and then we'll get to the other book. All right. So let me circle that one. All right. So for the recap, we had the Dynamite 10-pack reader set, $5.50 a copy. If you're looking for new titles to read, that's the one. What are you doing over there, Amy? I hear things dropping and. All right.
Water. Sheesh.
Let's see. We had the Vampirella four coin colorized JFK $half set, and we have that available for $69.19. We have the Spider-Man Mega Mix set. Includes Amazing Spider-Man number 49, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.6. Web of Venom, Carnage Born, signed in silver by Donny Cates. Amazing Spider-Man number 544, signed and remarked by Randy Emberlin. Amazing Spider-Man number 49, signed and remarked by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $336. We have one available for $149.99. Neymar number 1, signed by Jay Lee. Stevie, that is one of our best offer books. So there's probably less than 13 minutes left. Stevie B is in the lead at $14 for that one. We had the Walking Dead number 171, Blood Red Signature Series edition, signed by Stefano Guardiano. Suggested retail of $59.99. We have it tonight. One available at $19.92. Amazing Spider-Man number 1 comic sketch by Adam Hughes was picked up by Preston. We still have available Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2, signed in silver by Alex Ross. Love his stuff. Suggested retail of $100, and we have one available at that price. Then we had the Amazing Spider-Man number 545, signed and remarked by with a Spider-Man headshot by Randy Emberlin.
And T-Pain will take Walking Dead.
Okay, so T-Pain is in on the Walking Dead. Gotcha, buddy. All right. And we have the Amazing Spider-Man signed and remarked by Randy Emberlin for $62. Then we had Silver Surfer number 58 from 1991. One available at $20. Then we had Spider-Man number 3. Oh, that was picked up by He Who Remains. We had Spider-Man number 1, 1990 first print, signed in silver by John Romita Sr. For $620, and we have one available at that price. Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris number 19, high-end black and white, ultra limited edition, cover by Fabiano Neves, limited to 25. He Who Remains is in the lead currently at 20. Then we had Doc Savage number 8, high-end Alex Ross Virgin Art, ultra limited edition cover, also one of our best offer books. Dave is in the lead at $10. And then the Batman TMNT Adventures number 1 was picked up by J.D. Barry. Then we had Age of Ultron number 1, DF exclusive remarked edition with a Spidey zombie head sketch by Ken Hazer. Suggested retail of $89.99, and we have one available for $62. Then we have one Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy number 850, with a with a Spidey sketch facing forward, still available for $50. And then we had Amazing Spider-Man number 49, J. Scott Campbell variant, CGC graded guaranteed 9.8 for $62. And then we had Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Scotty Young variant, CGC graded guaranteed 9.8 for $75. And then finally, Frank Miller's Sin City Marv statue, artist proof edition, our best offer statue of the night, with our buddy Dave Cerrone in the lead at $85. And Nick, you're bleeding on the carpet. No, I'm kidding. But your bandage is coming loose.
Yeah, I'm letting it breathe.
Oh, you're letting it breathe. Okay. Stay away from original art. I don't want any original art jumping out at you and attacking you or anything.
You know, actually happened when I was looking through some Joe Quesada art. I sliced my hand and didn't realize all of a sudden I'm like, I didn't know Joe put red ink on this.
And we'll be having the bloody Joe Quesada original art on our next original art show when we're back.
On the Romita book, the $620 book.
Yes.
If anyone needs time payments, we could do $200 down and the other $420 over 60 days.
All right. So $200 down and the balance in 60 days on the Romita book if anybody needs a payment plan on that. So let's see. What about Amy? He Who Remains. Wait. I lost the first part.
I think because you were talking just so much.
I know. I'm trying to get to the recap, man, so everybody knows what we had available. It takes a while. You do the recap next time, then. All right. I'll tell you what.
Me and John Shore.
You do the last book.
Last one, Amazing Spider-Man number 252, and this is Elite Gold Signature Edition, signed by Tom DeFalco, and this is at 15 copies. This is number 2. So that's a really big deal.
Nice.
And it's $62 tonight and out of 1962.
Feel better now?
Yeah, because sometimes we don't get through all the books, so this is a big deal.
I know. So tonight we did. All right. And Kyle will throw the clock up at 7:41. So remember, for your best offer items, 7:55 is the cutoff. And then after that time passes, Kyle will throw up an end line. For new viewers, remember that to fill out the submission form. So we have your ship to address. If you're not using your real name in the chats, we know what your real name is, and that way we'll be able to invoice you right away and get your shipment out.
Preston's going to take.
Preston will
the
take
Amazing Spider-Man 252.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and yes, that is a facsimile edition.
Yes, facsimile edition, but still is a number 2 out of 15.
Oh, it is. It's still great.
All right.
I just want to ask Alec one question.
Yes.
Were you even born in 1983 when the original Spider-Man 250?
Why do you want to know the answer to that question?
Because I hate hearing the answer.
It's sadomasochistic almost. You know, it's like you want to torture yourself. Why? I don't want to know the answer. Don't answer. Don't answer, Alec. Don't answer.
I was gonna say he's not gonna like that answer.
Yeah.
Don't answer. I know what the answer is. I don't want to know it. Like, see, I'm not a sadomasochist. Nick, you didn't cut yourself, did you? All right, so Preston, great pickup there, buddy. I don't want to know how old Alec is. Okay, I don't. All right.
You should already know though.
Why should I already know?
Because this question gets brought up all the time, and when I tell you my age, you're like, "Oh my god!"
It's never me asking it, right?
That is true. Maybe once or twice. No, but for the most part.
I usually say I'll assume that you're too young to remember this, but I never ask you the direct question.
That's true.
So Dave is aging himself, saying he picked up 252 on his way home from junior high. So he who remains will take a guess at your age at 24.
I like
Again, do not answer because I don't want to know the answer. Okay.
It'll be a mystery.
It'll be forever the mystery. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm happy with that guess though. I'll tell you that much.
So, well, we covered all the books. So everybody remember. So each item comes with a free gift. So if you order 3, so it's the surprise gift that Amy kind of previewed in the Christmas bags. So it will be a free gift attached to every item. So if you order 3 items, you'll get 3 of the surprise mystery gifts. Then we're giving out 3 ash cans. Okay, what are the ash cans again?
Yeah, Vampirella, Dracula, Unholy. We have Pantha, and then Draculina.
So those 3 will be given to every customer who makes a purchase, 1 per customer, set of 3 ash cans. So just so everybody remembers, because I keep repeating it so I remember. Hopefully Amy's written it down somewhere.
I have.
There we go. So you're going to be getting 4 free gifts. Well, actually more, at least. Yeah. If you buy 1 item, you'll be getting 4 free gifts. If you buy more than 1 item, you'll get more, multiple of the surprise mystery gifts with your shipment. All right. And really, we do this, all joking aside, we do this as a thank you to our viewers. I got to say, we probably have some of the most loyal viewers out there. If you're new joining us, thank you so much for joining us, spending your evening with us. And to remind everybody, hit thumbs up, hit share, subscribe. It helps our channel grow. Check out, if you haven't already, I'm sure, most of our regular viewers have certainly checked out AR's channel. Check out AR's YouTube channel as well. Great content, great reviews. I know he's starting a new segment on New Comic Book Day where he's going to expand the show a little bit. I know, AR, you've talked about visiting local comic shops in the area, kind of doing a little live segment there. But definitely hit his show, hit thumbs up, subscribe to his show as well, help his channel grow. One of the most interesting things about when we started doing this is I really kind of discovered not just, the comic collecting, comic reading community through cons, your local comic book shop, I knew was a fairly tight-knit group. I never realized how tight-knit the comic collecting universe is on YouTube as well, on social media, that type of thing, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, whatever. But over the last several months, I've really discovered that. We have some of the greatest viewers, some of the most loyal viewers out there, and you can tell. Sometimes when we have our buy best offer claims out there, I've seen people actually give up on something because they wanted another viewer to have it. Where do you see that? Most auctions I've ever been involved in, it's cutthroat right to the last minute. People trying to snipe, that type of thing. So really, greatest community out there. And
it's definitely really cool to see that too. You know,
yeah, it is, and you know, we always have there's joking, there's ribbing, but you know, conversations are always you know, upbeat, positive, and you know, that has been a singular pleasure to do these shows with this kind of community and our viewers. So you know, consider the gifts as a thank you. We always try to throw something a little extra in there just to make it interesting. Try to bring you, you know, great values on some great comic statues, whatever the case may be, and just have a good time. You know, whether we're talking about comics, spam, football, whatever. You know, it is completely unscripted, and we depend on the viewers. You know, almost exclusively to keep us going. So He Who Remains. Which comics do you want to see again, buddy?
Like any best offer items we want to go over again real quick because we're on the last 10 minutes.
We are
coming down to the wire.
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, less than 10 minutes. So we'll go through the best offer items real quick. Let's see.
Surprised no one's got it in the mega pack
So
yet.
Neymar #1, signed by Jay Lee, right now is the best offer book with Stevie B in the lead at $14. He Who Remains. Are you asking about the giveaways, the gifts? If you are, we can have Amy hold them up a little bit closer.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then I'll just go through the best offer books real quick. Then we had, let's see.
So real quick, the ash cans.
And right, the ash cans is one per customer who makes purchase tonight. And then we had Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris #19, high-end black and white, ultra limited edition cover by Fabiano Neves, limited to only 25. He Who Remains is in the lead at 20. And then we had Doc Savage #8, high-end Alex Ross Virgin Art, ultra limited edition, and another one of our best offer books. And our buddy Dave is in the lead at $10. And then we had the Frank Miller Sin City Marv statue, artist proof edition, and Dave is currently in the lead at $85. So He Who Remains, the pop-ups, just let us know which ones you wanted to see. Not sure if we have enough time to necessarily do a full recap again, but
I don't think anyone wants to sit through it. No offense.
He Who Remains, you know, he's asking to see comics again. I just don't know which ones. So He Who Remains, if there's something specific that you want to see, let us know, and we'll try to get that thrown up there.
I think he wants to see the $149 package.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
the mega pack. So if Kyle, if you don't mind, if you could throw the mega mix setup, $336 suggested retail, and we have it tonight at $149.99. And let me go through it again. You have Amazing Spider-Man #49, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.6. Web of Venom, Carnage Born, signed in silver by Donnie Cates. Amazing Spider-Man #544, signed and remarked by Randy Emberlin. Amazing Spider-Man #49, signed and remarked by Ken Hazer, with a Miles Morales Spider-Man. And you get all 4 books for $149.99.
He will take it.
And He Who Remains will take it. Man.
Awesome.
You're getting some nice stuff, man. You're going to get so much stuff.
All right. And remember, everything comes with the free gifts tonight. We're down to 5 minutes, 28 seconds. Everybody, please remember there is a lag time of approximately 6 to 8 seconds, I want to say.
More like 15 from my end.
Really? 15.
Nick says it's a 15-second lag time on his end, so we're not really sure. I guess part of it is based on your own internet connection. So, but keep it in mind. So you don't want to wait up until last minute to make an offer. And Triple B, what's up, buddy?
What's going
Thanks
on?
for joining us, man.
Yeah,
the show, but thanks for joining us. We always appreciate it. But
let us
yeah,
know if you want to see something.
yeah. Let us know if there's anything you want to see.
I've got a 35-second lag.
Nick's got a 35-second lag.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Nick's on the internet there at the office, though, which is awful.
He's using actually we upgraded, believe it or not. It's supposed to be faster. I don't know if Nick is using Prodigy dial-up, through his phone line, so that might be slowing things up a little bit.
Nobody knows what Prodigy is. Keep selling.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, people do know what Prodigy is, Nick. Yeah, Triple B. If there's anything you want to see, let us know. And nobody wants me to do a recap, Nick. So there's nothing else I can do. We've gone through all the books as well.
I always make those jokes whenever I'm with someone who has bad internet. I know that this was very specific to like Pennsylvania, Allentown, I think, but they used to sell something back in the day. It was called Magic Jack. And
Yeah.
it was like, always like, oh, you got that Magic Jack internet, huh?
About to punch. Oh, that's the Alex Ross thing. Yeah. Okay. So that is, let's see, that is He Who Remains. That is the Alex Ross Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2, signed in silver by Alex Ross. We have one available at $100. So let us know. Yes, Joel, Netscape. Yes. The good old, it's just amazing how slow the internet was back then. And we thought it was the greatest thing. I mean, I remember when AOL controlled the market. That was amazing.
The big thing, He Who Remains, is we can't get Alex Ross signatures anymore. This is Silver Signature Series, so it is really rare. What number was that, Amy?
Number 1.2.
What number signed?
Oh, this is the number 1.
This is the number 1. That's what I thought. So He Who Remains, this is really rare, or whomever else.
So He Who Remains is making us an offer for $50 on the Alex Ross cover. So He Who Remains, that'll be a Nick decision. So he'll get back to us in a couple seconds.
I appreciate it greatly, but we really can't sell the Alex Ross signature for any less. If anything, the prices are going up for the few that we have left.
So Stevie B, you missed Nick's show last Friday and needed to scratch my original artage. So picked up a Tyler Kirkham page on eBay that I'm happy with. Hey, Stevie B, tune into the next original art show. There should be a blood splattered Joe Quesada piece of original art available.
A week from Friday.
A week from this Friday.
I'm going to get the blood off by then.
I'm not sure how he's going to do that. So that should be really, really interesting. All right. So we got 2 minutes and 3 seconds, not including the lag time.
2 minutes.
For everybody. Nilo, CompuServe, I remember them too. For everybody to get their best offer bids for the night in on the items that were best offer items. So Amy, you're not traveling anywhere for the holidays, are you? You staying local?
So stay mostly near home. Yeah, in Philly.
All right. So He Who Remains, or whoever claims the Alex Ross, will get a $40 Dynamite Art of Alex Ross free.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
I can't discount the book, but I can add a $40 hardcover.
All right. So now the Alex Ross Amazing Spider-Man 1.2, signed in silver, will also come with a free hardcover art of Alex Ross for free. A $40 hardcover book.
I've been reading new Dynamite books. Good for
Cool.
you, BBB.
All right. So if anybody's interested, the Amazing Spider-Man number 1.2, signed in silver by Alex Ross, it's $100, but now there is a bonus hardcover art of Alex Ross. Oh, never mind. Preston is going to go for it. Good job, Preston. You got a great pickup there.
Well, He Who Remains, I see him.
Wait, no, yeah. He Who Remains claimed it first.
Remains, actually, I'm sorry. He came in first. So that actually, sorry, Preston. He Who Remains came in first.
Less than a second between them.
Less than a second between you guys. Sorry about that, Preston. But we'll bring more stuff on, and if Nick's blood loss continues, there'll probably be more great prices like this. All right. So the end line is hit.
Wow.
And so that pretty much closes the best offers for the night.
25 seconds.
Nick said 25 seconds with his CompuServe link up. Join us in the 21st century, Nick.
That was supposed to be compensating for the lag for Nick. So call it now.
Congrats to all the winners.
Congrats to all the winners, Nick says. Again, want to thank everybody for taking the time tonight to join us. We appreciate every viewer out there that has watched our show. We appreciate the new viewers. You guys make the show. You keep the show engaging. The conversations that we have been phenomenal. We always thank AR for joining us. And now, hopefully, we'll be able to do it in the same physical location now that AR is back in the Northeast. So looking forward to that.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah. We always thank Kyle for producing and his team, Kyle, JD, for producing the show for us. As always, want to thank Amy for doing the behind the scenes work and doing the in front of the scenes work.
I got you down, Stevie.
So Stevie B with a 10-pack, got it. So I always want to thank Amy. You know, it's a lot of work that she does behind the scenes, but also coming on, you know, and doing shows when we need her to. You know, just I love this. This is so much fun. You know, I really enjoy doing the show with you guys. Keep in mind, we did not last Wednesday. We had Mariano Niciez on the air with us.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. And he colored live during the live stream one of the commission remarks that we had him do, and he filled it in with color. Again, we were hoping today we would have Ken Hazer with us, but the scheduling didn't work out. So sometime, you know, when the beginning of the year comes around, we hope to schedule him and, you know, have him do maybe a handful, maybe 2 or 3 sketches for us while we're live streaming that we will offer for sale. He who remains, Merry Christmas to you as well, and certainly be safe. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday, a happy new year. Be safe. Appreciate what you have. I think sometimes we all kind of forget, especially this last 2 years. It's been very, very challenging for everyone. You know, just count your blessings. I know that I do. You know, great friends, family, having my daughter, you know, all of these things are things that we should never take for granted and should remember. And I hope, you know, everybody really has a phenomenal holiday. And, you know, maybe this year world peace will actually come, but I doubt it. But you count your little blessings. AR, thank you, buddy.
No, thank you guys.
Go get a cheesesteak for your girlfriend.
I will at some point.
You know, come on. I mean, you can't tell me that there isn't a place 10 minutes from your house right now.
No, there is. The thing is I'm finally moved back. It doesn't feel like I need to rush it. I don't need to quick go out and get one because I'm not going anywhere now. Now I'm good to go. I have it at my disposal. If I want it, I can just go grab it. The last time it felt so forced, like, oh, I need to get as many cheesesteaks as I can, or as many pizzas as I can. But now it's good.
Remains has a question. If you could, it helps us out from a fulfillment standpoint if you do fill one out. We do have your contact information.
He's asking if one for each item.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. You see, I still can't see it, even though the screen's in front of me. You only need to fill out one for the show. You do not have to fill out one for each item. Just list all the items on the one submission form.
If you filled it out before the end of the show and bought more stuff, please fill out a second one.
So, and always welcome to send me an email if there are any questions. rex.wang@dynamite.com. So again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight, but through the year as well. So happy and safe holidays, everybody.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, thank you again, and we'll see everybody next week.
Thank you guys. Merry Christmas.
Have a good one, everyone.